Hello, my name is Last Danos Mystery Man, and welcome to my AEW Full Gear 2023 review. And well, before I get into this review, as some of you know, I haven't posted in like a month, and that was mostly because I had to walk, and other stuff, life just sometimes gets in the way, and I'm hoping someday I could probably do this as a full-time career someday, but until that happens, it more so just going to be kind of like a side hobby that I can hopefully do a little bit more. But anyway, getting into Full Gear, I'm not going to fully review the pre-show, mostly because I didn't watch Zero Hour, because for half of it I was eating. For most of it I was eating, then I was doing other stuff. So I'll just do the result. Eddie Kingston defeated Jay Lethal in a fairly decent match, I guess. Claudio Castagnoli for the Ring of Honor World Championship. I'm sure someone cares. Claudio Castagnoli defeated Buddy Matthews in a 10 minutes and 30-second match. It was okay. And MJF and Samoa Joe defeated the Guns, Austin and Colton Gunn, the Bullet Club Gold, or the Ass Boys, for the ROH World Tag Team Championship. But the more important thing that happened with that match is that MJF got his ankle destroyed by the Guns. So now the whole night-long storyline was, will MJF be able to make it back for the main event? You will find out in the main event. And Adam Cole was there too. So the first match of the opening card was a six-man tag team match with Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland. And the Rated R superstar Adam, don't call him Edge, Copeland, defeated the Patriarch, Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne. So, this was a six-man tag team match that included Darby Allin, a guy who will apparently try everything in the world to try to injure himself. Adam Copeland, a guy with serious neck injuries. Sting, a man in his 60s. Sting, a man who's 54 years old. Ric Flair, who's at ringside, thank God he was not in the match. Christian Cage, who is good. Luchasaurus, who is just a big rumbling dinosaur. And Nick Wayne, an 18-year-old kid who is still not ready for TV or pay-per-view. But this was a fairly okay match, I guess. I'm not the biggest fan of Darby Allin. Personally, I think his whole gimmick of I will do whatever, I will be a daredevil is kind of boring and stupid. And my thoughts on Adam Copeland in AEW, hasn't done nothing for me. Because he's not Edge. Like, Edge has all the history of being that professional wrestler. But when you see him, you just see a guy named Adam. And they already got tons of people named Adam. And they already got a guy named Adam in this company. They already got two other Adams. Granted, Adam Copeland is the only one of those three men who has actually ever had success in this business. Because Adam Page has had no success. And Adam Cole is basically MJF's sidekick at this point. Kind of. It's a long story. This was a fairly decent, okay match. In the next match, Orange Cassidy defeated Jon Moxley for the AEW International Championship. And I think this is the first time I've actually talked about the AEW International Championship. So could I just say that the All-Atlantic Championship was so stupid when it was first created? Because it had a guy from Japan for the All-Atlantic Championship. Even if you didn't have a guy from Japan in the All-Atlantic Championship match, it would still make no sense to include America. Because America's not All-Atlantic. Because Hawaii's in the Pacific Ocean. So the main country that is promoting the championship doesn't even keep up with the gimmick of the belt. So thankfully they changed it to the International Championship, which makes so much more sense. But yeah, can we just talk about the fact that Hawaii is a state, not a territory, not a colony, a state. They vote for a president. We can have a president from Hawaii. I just cannot get over why they thought that was a good name in the first place. But this match was a 12-minute, somebody bleed, somebody bled, Jon Moxley bled, Orange Cassidy sucks, Pockets can't wrestle for jack shit, but he's trying at least. I'm a big Jim Cornette guy, and if you've ever seen Jim Cornette, you know he thinks Pockets sucks, and Pockets is Orange Cassidy. And while I don't completely agree with him on that sentiment, I can definitely see where he's correct about Pockets sucking. But I guess the second interesting thing about the match is Hook and William Yuta are going to have a feud, I guess, over the FTW Championship. Oh, going to have a feud over, hey, which one of us is funnier? I don't know what this feud is going to be about, and I really don't care, because Hook should be doing stuff with people who matter, not a guy who's useless. William useless. But yeah, Orange Cassidy stood at AEW All Atlantic Championship. It was a match where a bunch of people bled. So in the next match, Timeless Toni Storm defeated Hikaru Shida to become the new AEW Women's World Champion. And this was probably the match I was the least excited for, because this match had the Hikaru Shida in it for like 15 minutes. You knew who was going to win because Hikaru Shida was not even in the match promo, basically. She was just sort of kind of there. It was like, she's going to lose. This is very obvious. Toni Storm homecoming, despite the fact she's from New Zealand. Her character's not. But this was a good match. This was probably the match I went into the least expectations of liking and turned out to like the most. It wasn't my favorite match. My favorite match is the next match. But this was a good match. This was probably my second favorite match. And the only women's match I actually watched, because when we get to the TBS Championship match, this was half down. But I love Toni Storm's current gimmick, and I love the ending of this match where she took the frying pan and slammed it across Hikaru Shida's face. That was brilliant. I love that ending. And then some woman named Mariah May comes out, who I guess is from Stardom. I don't really know. I don't watch Stardom. I never even heard of Stardom until like mid-2019. And I still I can find very little of it on the internet. But I know it exists, and I know it has some good wrestlers, but I've never actually heard of it in my entire life. So if anyone could tell me how I can look up Stardom, I would love to know, because I've never seen it in my life. Or at least not, like, I've seen clips of it on YouTube, but I've never seen a full show. I've seen full shows of New Japan before. Actually, come about it, I was actually probably very diverse in New Japan knowledge before a lot of people, before Wrestle Kingdom 12 or 13. Because the first year I started watching New Japan was late 2010, was late 2009, technically, with my grandpa. My grandpa, before he died, he actually showed me, actually one of the first New Japan shows I was ever shown by my grandpa was Destruction 09, where Chaos debuted. So I actually knew who Shinsuke Nakamura was long before he came into WWE. But yeah, Toni Storm won the Women's Championship. I'm very happy for it. This is a great gimmick. My favorite match is next. Wait for the AEW, for a four-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. The team of Ricky Stark and Big Bill defeated Los Fascianca and Wooch and Juristico. FTR, Catrew, and Dax Harwood, and the Kings of the Black Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King. And this was an amazing, I like this match. I know some people are going to go, oh, it was too chaotic, oh, it was too